It is my honor to be here tonight and to introduce two of my favorite people in the world. And I don't just say that because it sounds cool when you're introducing someone. These are two individuals that I also consider brothers of mine, spirit brothers, soul brothers. And I have known them for almost a decade now, which is kind of crazy to believe since I'm 18 years old. Bill is also 18. I first came across Phil in 2009 after a huge ballot initiative in Ohio that was seeking to implement some laws that would outlaw the worst factory farm abuses. Phil was doing really important on-the-ground work there, and we were so impressed by Phil's work that we offered him one of the first jobs ever at Mercy for Animals. And that job was to go around the country and conduct media interviews and work with activists. And one of Phil's first jobs was to take a huge truck that had video screens on the side, pull up to cities and show footage of animals having their throats slit and talking to anyone that came by. This was really difficult, challenging work, and he would face a lot of adversaries. I remember one story that Phil told me of a shock jock from a radio station that showed up with a barbecue and hot dogs, and he started grilling it, wanting to see if he could push Phil to become antagonistic, to become mean. But that's exactly the opposite of what Phil did and what Phil continues to do. He takes people that others would see as adversaries and immediately has this way about him of turning them into friends and allies and seeing that there is common ground. Phil then spent almost a year going around to over 140 cities with a 10-foot tall inflatable pig in a gestation crate, protesting Walmart. And it was in large part because of Phil's work and that of so many other incredible individuals that Walmart implemented one of the biggest policies ever to help millions and millions of animals. Now, for many people, that would be a full career, but for Phil, that was really just the beginning. Since leaving MFA, him and his incredible brother, Matt, have launched the Vegan Bros, which really, I think, at a time in this country where there's so much division, they show that it doesn't matter what your background is or the beliefs that you were brought up having, we all have the power to transform, that we all have the power to live compassionate lives, to lead with love, and that we can make choices 3 times a day, 4 times a day, that not only transforms our own health, but also the world around us. So please give a very warm welcome to the Vegan Bros, Matt and Phil Letton. And buy a lot of books afterwards, please.
What up?